3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Danny Cassavant, and I'm a member of a great group called the BobCats. BobCats are all around me here. We got Jimmy Walker on the electric bass and vocals.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hello.
We got Bob White, our great lead singer and rhythm guitar player.
Hello.
We have Ringoletto, who that's his pseudonym, but he will go under the name Ringoletto, on drums.
How are you? How are you doing today?
Doing good.
I play the guitar a little bit and keyboards. And we have a great time, and we have a really good buddy who joins us as well, Mr. Bill Mack. He comes and sings with us on occasion. And say hello to the folks, Bill.
Hello there. Yeah. It's a great pleasure to play with the BobCats. These guys are fabulous. I get to sit in once in a while and enjoy the music.
Right on, Bill.
It's a great pleasure to play with you.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Tonight's been just fantastic. It's just been a great time, and we're looking forward to playing for you folks at some point. Check out the music and can have a party with you.
So Danny, how
Yes.
would you describe the BobCats as someone who's never heard of them or seen them before?
It's a band that goes back like a time machine to the 60s and early 70s and plays the music from that era with reverence and with good times. And we have a great time with the tunes. We do them right, but we do them with fun. We're not just a bunch of bookworms. We have fun.
So what kind of music do you guys play?
Rock and roll. We play like British Invasion rock and roll. What else would Bob talk about?
Oh, just great songs from the 1960s and 70s, great melodies, great songwriters. The music is just timeless that we play, and it's sure to appeal to a wide variety of people, young and old.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing is a lot of kids really like it. It's not kind of obvious that we're obviously not kids, and our contemporaries
Speak
would
for
like
yourself.
it. Well, I mean, okay, contemporaries.
I had to be the youngest member.
Yeah,
of
he's the
band.
youngest. Yeah, he's.
The puppy on the end there.
We're trying to get him up to weight too. He's not doing too well.
I heard you got him from Hastings Track,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ringoletto.
The jockey, all right, okay. So now, some of the music I heard tonight was the Beatles, and what were some of the other bands you guys were?
The Dave Clark Five. We do a lot of different stuff by a lot of more obscure things like "Go Now" by the Moody Blues. A tune called "Concrete and Clay," which we played tonight, is a really rare tune by the Unit 4+2. We do some of the Jerry and the Pacemakers. Who's some of the Animals, the Stones. All of those bands, plus we do American bands too, like Bobby Fuller 4, and basically we just jump in. We're always learning tunes. We actually give out this thing to people with 100 and how many tunes on the request?
113.
117 tunes. Yeah, it's
Out of
actually
a list of about 500.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it's an expanding list. I mean, we listen to people's requests. If we can't do them, we'll sometimes pick them, but more often than not, we'll take it up here and we'll think about it and we'll learn the tune. And that's the kind of thing.
How long you guys been together?
3 years and a bit.
All
It's about
together?
3.5 years, yeah.
As a band?
But Bob and I have known each other from Winnipeg back to the 1960s.
So you're from Winterpeg?
Winnipeg, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's our roots. And we had a duo in the 80s called Fat City. We played together for about 6 years. And Jimmy and Bob played together in another group called the Rockolas. Bob was in the house band at the Roxy for 9 years, something like that. 8, 9 years, yeah.
It seemed like 9.
Seemed like 9, but it was only 8.
It was 8.
So we're basically lifer type musician type guys.
Now you sound like you're originally from England. Is that?
No,
No, you got a bit of an accent somewhere. It's probably from singing all the Beatles tunes.
I think it is.
Yeah, he used to work on it. His girlfriend's English.
Ah, that's what it is.
He's learning English from the government.
Yeah.
So what more would you want the audience out there to know about the BobCats that they don't already know today?
Well, just basically that we're just like regular guys who love music, and this is our life, and we love to play music for people.
Let's be honest. We want to be the Beatles,
Yeah,
but it's a little late, so we
It's
have
not
to just
gonna
make
happen.
do with what we got.
it's not going to happen. We've been practicing since 1964. We probably do it. What's really weird is that sometimes the tunes actually we nail them better than the guys who made the records, just because we've been doing them so long, right? But I mean that's so what? They don't have the opportunity to do it.
Well, we were interviewing some of the clients who watched you tonight, and they said that exact same thing. So that's quite a compliment to your talents musically and to the tunes you're picking and to your abilities to communicate with the whole audience.
Well, that's what it's all about, really, for us. I think is having a communion with the audience, like get with the audience, because a lot of bands just sort of play their tunes and go. You know, that's not what we're about. We have a regular gig every Sunday that we do that's really developed a following of that. Also another one every second Wednesday over in the Rustic Gull, North Vancouver. And those gigs have really solidified the band and given us a good fan base. So a lot of those people who are here tonight as well to come see us.
So you're getting a good following then?
Oh,
that
yeah.
are sort of showing up at some of your gigs?
Oh,
and same faces over and over a bit?
Yeah, plus new people. But what we're really looking forward to doing now is branching out. We've not really gone the direction of doing larger, more produced gigs, corporate gigs or private gigs, and that's really what this whole effort of this DVD and this live recording is all about. Is to sort of expose us to a larger group of people that perhaps would like to have us for corporate events and stuff like that. That's what we'd really like to be able to do, and we're open to sort of new experiences with the band.
And you always keep building your repertoire, it sounds like, too.
Oh, yeah.
Adding and adding. So how many tunes again?
Well,
It was around
functional,
500, but
functional probably about 350.
350, yeah.
But I mean,
we've got
it's-
another at least 100 that we're going to be working on the
Yeah,
next
it's
year.
tuned, it's just a matter of actually working on stuff. Because,
We will take a song. Somebody will yell a song out from the audience, and oh well, let's try it.
and sometimes that'll we'll try it, and sometimes we'll just think about it, and then we'll work on it, and then we'll come after it. So we kind of try to be true to the music,
And we'll find a new sound,
Yeah.
like either a sound on your keyboard or a bass sound. We'll have to, oh, that sounds like so and so. Then we'll do the song.
Well, it's kind of funny because I find you guys all play quite unique instruments as well. Like yourself, you've got some very interesting bass guitars up there.
Yeah, well, I've got my Bill Wyman bass, and I think I've got the only one of those around.
You do?
And the Hofner Cavern bass, which I just love.
And you-
Weighs nothing.
Yeah, I've got a handmade electric 12-string made by Ron Malenchenko. It's just a beautiful thing. Big
Don't
maple
forget the
neck.
sitar.
And the electric sitar made by Jerry Jones in Nashville.
And there's only a couple of those.
There's
in the
three of
city.
them in Vancouver. He's got one of them. I got the other one. The other one, and God knows where it is, someplace out there. But it's quite a unique instrument. You don't see any. I think I'm the only guy gigging with it. I'm the only guy in the union that's listed as electric sitar. I get called all the time to rent it or to play it on sessions and stuff.
And we got the man right here with the golden voice, and that's
Oh.
pretty unique all in
Great,
itself.
great,
So we
great
can't leave
voice.
this gentleman out.
Well, Bob is a gift from God vocally.
Have you been singing all your life, Bob?
Yes, ever since I was a teenager, which was not that long ago, actually.
It just seems like a lot.
It seems like a long time.
All right. And last but not least, our drummer friend over here. What kind of kit are you playing?
I'm playing a drum kit called the Cornet drums, and they belong to my uncle Dominic.
So these are
Back
old,
in the old '60s.
these are like a real official 60s
Wow.
kit.
kit. That's
So
one of the
this
reasons
is-
the band sounds official too. Is like when you
I'm not
combine with a
exactly
Hofner
sure
bass.
what year, but they're from the '60s.
Right on. Okay, anything else for the audience before we sign off here?
We're such a lovely audience. We'd love to take you home. Yes, we'd love to take you home. We'll get by with a little help from our friends, all that stuff.
No, we just want to say thanks for the support.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly.
Thank
Yeah,
you very much.
We have a
Yeah.
fabulous bunch of people
I'd like
who
to
come to see
thank
us.
Greg particularly over here.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yes, most definitely Greg.
Hey, we've seen that guy before. All right, thanks a lot, you guys. You
Okay.
guys have a great night.
All right, on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.